Greetings everyone, hey, a warm welcome. Thank you for joining me. Thank you to all the new subscribers as well. And Taurians, this is your reading for June 2019. Guys, we will be using these 4 cards or decks of cards, and we will just be pulling from them however the messages arrive or however it feels right to pull from whichever one. I have done some shuffling for you beforehand because I think people get a little bit sick and tired of seeing me spend heaps of time shuffling through 4 different decks. So I will shuffle a little bit more on each one, but only a small amount. Now June has the summer solstice in it, so it's the longest day for the northern hemisphere. It's the winter solstice for the southern hemisphere, whereby we have the shortest day down here. So one way or another, it's either a celebration of light or a celebration of a lack of light. It's a good time to connect when the planet is moving through the changes of, the energy force that comes with the sun and the seasons. The 6th of June is a power number because it's 6 number. It's the angel number of 66, where we're being encouraged to nurture ourselves. So it's quite a good thing for you earth sign energies to spend some time just re-energizing yourself and thinking about yourself and spending time on your energies. The other thing for June is Neptune goes retrograde in Pisces, and that's on the same day as the solstice. Neptune is the planet of dreams, illusion, and the subconscious realms. So it will and it's in the sign of Pisces, which is its home sign. It might tend to make you feel subtle. It'll be subtle and gentle to begin with, but it will take you into places of your own private being. So Taurians, we have just kind of moved out of your birthday zone. I'm sure some of you will have felt the power of that energy. And I was thinking too, you guys are known, one of the traits that Taurians are known for, other than being strong and reliable, slow to anger, but one of the others is that you are often found to be stubborn. So I was wondering, do you guys think that you have traits of being stubborn or not? Like when you set your mind to something, do you go, nope, that's it, that's what I'm doing? So is stubbornness a part of you personally? This deck I'm shuffling here is called the Chakra Insight deck by Karen Sangster, and it's a pretty intense deck in terms of it looks at the chakra energy wheels or systems within our bodies, and that can be we can utilize it to understand our physical, emotional and spiritual perspectives. So it is a very deep meaning deck. I wouldn't pull too many cards from that one in a reading. Let's see, where do we start? I'm thinking we will start here. Nice, you have the 5th chakra. We were just talking, that happened in one of the other readings. It's quite interesting. We were just talking about the chakras as in this deck over here, but we pulled one from here. So there's a message straight up for you guys. This is the 5th chakra, which is up here in the throat area, and it's Archangel Gabriel. So this could be talking to you about your communication in life with either yourself, so speaking to yourself, or listening to your higher self as well. The way you communicate to yourself, like are you giving yourself positive thoughts and vibrations and visualizations, or are you in a place where you're going where there's self-doubt or something along those lines around projects, or self-doubt about images, or your body image, or something along those lines. Gabriel is a healing angel as well, so there could be healing for some of you in the throat area of the body. So whether some of you have had something like a tonsillitis and you've had an operation, or whether there has been gum infections, or even down into the thyroid area, because the thyroid is also in this zone as well. So because this is just a general reading, these energetic cards and messages can mean so many different things, and for each of you this could be a different perspective. But there's no doubt that when these archangel cards turn up from this deck, with the chakra energy message, it's about paying attention to that part of the body. And it could be that for some of you there has been a block there that needs to be opened up and worked on. And part of this could be your communication, as I said, with yourself or even with other people. Now, communication isn't always just speaking. It is also listening, and it can also be in the form of writing. So somehow that may play a role in things for you as well. I think we'll move those cards up a little bit so we can get a picture. Oh my goodness, I did shuffle them, and you did see me do more shuffling, so they're not stacked or anything, but now you've got the 4th chakra with Archangel Raphael as well. Again, very healing. All of the angelic energies are. So they are a beautiful way to start your reading with these gentle, calming, uplifting, nurturing white light energies that come to us from galactic or cosmic sources. So this one here, the 4th chakra on this one, is in the heart area. So again, this could be a part of your body that needs to have attention paid to it for some reason or another. This could be emotional heart issues, and it could be tied up with something that you have felt choked up about, or not able to speak about, or not be able to speak your truth about. So it could be tied up for some of you in a relationship realm, feeling that you haven't been able to say a truth or speak a truth, or that you haven't been able to be heard by someone else. It could be more the physical perspective as well, as in a heart problem, a physical heart problem. Some of you may be feeling a bit run down or a bit worn out. You may have been doing a lot lately. So this could be a time to really just guide yourself into some peaceful places and nurture these parts of your body. For some of you, this could be heart healing. That could be, again, emotional. You might be sad about something. You might have had a pain in your heart from some type of loss as well. And again, it could be tied into the communication realm. But let's have a look and see. Surely there can't be another. Well, there's another angel, but it's the angel of strength. So it's calling, and that suits the Taurians really well, doesn't it, guys? You are known for your strength because you are such a large zodiac animal, the bull, with his amazing power and strength and fortitude. So maybe they're saying that whether it's emotional or not, that there can be some strength found, possibly if you realign these, or nurture your body, or take the time out, you will regain the strength. If it's emotional, there's also a chance for you to apply some sort of balance or energy to bring about strength for yourself to get through any situations that might be occurring. But all of these three are very calm and soothing, powerful, galactic, cosmic energies. And I think as you see the three of them being held there, quite closely to the camera lens, you can get a sense of the power that they emanate and that they offer you in terms of insight, awareness, support, knowledge, health, emotional health. So it's a nice way to start off your reading, albeit a little bit in a way of a supportive or nurturing help. So let's change this deck now, and we'll go over to here. And we have the 10 of Wands. And this card can represent feeling as though you've had a lot on your shoulder or a lot on your back. It can be a feeling of slight overwhelmed around a project or around something you feel you've carried the weight of for some time. Now this could be related to your passionate things in life or your careers or hobbies, because the wands often represent that. So for some people, this could be representative of feeling a bit overburdened in and around your career sector, or with a project that you have undertaken that perhaps has gone on longer than you anticipated, or has had some sort of hold-ups, or been, like you've had to do more to it to obtain the end point. So it was a bigger project than expected, or it took longer to finish, it was more complicated. But along the way, this card signifies that you actually have learnt more than you understand at this point, and that these pieces of knowledge or information take you forward into the next step of life, into the next project or the next endeavor, and you have more knowledge and understanding under your belt. But for some of you, it definitely is about taking a rest, taking some time out, but knowing that things are coming to a completion. Yeah, you know, and this one is the 5 of Wands, so half of this one here, which is the 10, this one is the 5. So again, this is about, as he says here, this is the John Holland Psychic Tarot deck, he's saying there are some obstacles and challenges around, and we kind of felt that from the very beginning with the support, the big cosmic support that you guys had come in with these angelic helpers, because possibly there are a few obstacles around you that you're finding challenging at this point in time. So again, it's not anything to be particularly concerned about, but making sure that you look after yourself and nurture yourself, which is what I said at the very beginning of the video, would seem to pay dividends for you guys this month. Let's see what this is saying. The base chakra. I know these are the chakra cards, but this has been happening quite a lot for these readings. They have more or less just gone succinctly to the actual chakra energy card, which in many ways is very powerful. So it's more or less saying to you, you've got to fire up this earth part of you, which of course Taurians are the earth sign. So making sure that you're very grounded, that you are feeling secure in your home, in your careers or your financial sector, that you are not in a state of fear or anxiety, so that you are balanced emotionally in this chakra part of the body. So if we were looking at which area of the body it is, it's through here, down at the hips, the base of the spine, the bowel, the bladder, places like that. So some of those could also feel blocked. Because you've had quite a few chakra points come up now, so you've had the throat, the heart, and now the base chakra all turn up. It feels to me as though there could be a blockage, and that's what the obstacles and the challenges is. So parts of you might not be receiving energy correctly. You might have shut down various parts of your body or your emotional body for some reason or another, which in turn creates the obstacles and the challenges. Or it may not create them, but it doesn't help flow, and it doesn't help manifest things really easily when we present with blockages. So focus on this part of your body, do exercises for it, meditate, wear the red colours, and do some practical work around that area of your body as well. Let's see what another one is. Well, this is really nice. This is the Ace of Pentacles or coins. Again, this is another earth sign energy, and it's talking about prosperity beginning. So we had the 10 here, which is the ending of a cycle and then a new one. So this could be the ending of a project or a career for some of you, and you are moving into a whole new paradigm. It could be referencing things like a promotion or a new job or a pay rise or recognition for something that you have done well, worked hard, and spent a lot of time achieving. Now, it can also be referencing that this is coming to you, but it's not necessarily here yet. Sometimes this can also be talking about the possibility of an inheritance or a windfall or a loan of money. If some of you have been applying for money from a bank manager, or a tax dividend coming back, or a share payout. The 4 of Cups talks about feeling ambivalent and an offer being put forward to you, but you thinking, I'm not sure if that's the best offer. There could be something better for me. Now, usually it's about emotions, so sometimes to do with relationships. Like someone might say to you, oh, come on a date. You might be meeting someone new and you think, might not be my type of person. But actually this card often tells us to give this a second chance, because it could very well suit you more than you think. And the same thing could go for a job offer as well. So it could be a job offer, it could be an offer of romance or friendship. There is another side to the card, and it's about understanding that the grass isn't always greener on the other side, and that sometimes the things that we do have in life actually aren't that bad. So let's see what the next one is. These are really jumping, I have to say, in your reading. Although the first three I felt really connected down here, a lot of the rest of these are jumping around a lot, as if there's either more than one thing going on, or you've got activity happening in certain different areas, and you're getting messages, you're getting part messages about different situations at the moment. So whether or not they jump up, one day you've got this going on, then the next day something else is happening, and so on like that. That's what these messages feel like. This one talks about something happening very quickly. It can reference travel, so some of you may be traveling for a holiday or for a business proposition or proposal. It can be via air, so air travel in an aeroplane to a different country, or somewhere interstate, like a relatively long way away. Now it can also represent potentially new relationships, and possibly quite sudden and unexpected. So perhaps it does match a little bit with this card here, with this person handing you the proposition or energy, and it could be this that's matching up. Let's have another look. The Hanged Man, the complete opposite of this card, which is all about swift, quick action, ideas as well. So finding ideas coming through your mind, and it could again potentially be about careers or business opportunities. But this guy is saying, no, hold on, wait up, slow it down, think about it, make sure you check it out. Is it something you really want, or should you put it on hold or look a little bit further? This is the card of crossroads in life, suggesting that something about perhaps this energy over here, or these offers, or this place you might be traveling to, is saying think twice about it, because it could be a big change in direction for you guys. Some of you could be literally making quite life-altering decisions when this Hanged Man turns up. So with that in mind, well, there we have the Daughter Romance again. So you definitely have some sort of romantic stuff going on here for you all. These three cards could be linked to romance, but they don't have to succinctly be either. This one is a little clearer. So for some of you, new romance, new relationships. For others of you, rekindling what you have, because the grass isn't necessarily greener. So some of you may go back and re-energize existing relationships and input that romantic feeling in them. Wow. So did you guys get all the angels last month as well? Because someone did. You've now got 4 beautiful angelic beings in for the month. So do call upon them and utilize them for what they offer. And each of them do offer different perspectives. So this is now Michael. So we have Raphael, the angel of strength, Gabriel, Michael, and he of course is back at the first chakra. And this is what I said before, this is the base chakra. Some people call it the first, some call it the base, but it's the same thing. So this is about money, the home, these parts of the body, finances, career, fear and flight mode, safety in the home, feeling grounded. So spending time outdoors with nature could be really beneficial as well. This is beautiful, and this is the Star. So he calls it the Hope card. So if any of you have had issues physically one way or another, whether you've been unwell or you've had blockages, or parts of your body have been under siege, or not feeling well or needing to have tests done, medical tests, then this card gives you hope, because the star embellishes all aspects of a reading. It gives buoyancy and light. It's also a card in the traditional tarot where there's a whole lot of little stars in the background, and it's often a card that talks about bringing balance into situations, so rebalancing things that are unbalanced, talking about the chakras. And it has these little stars which are like celestial helpers or angels. So again, we've got this more energetic vibration of angelic stuff coming in for you guys. So one way or another, there's blessings around, there's support, there's help, there's cosmic energy. So do call upon it for whatever you need it, in whatever way you need it personally, whether it's a physical way or an emotional or a spiritual way. You've got some great stuff going on. Let's pull another one of these. Oh, well, two came out at once. This one, compassion, works with the heart chakra area. It's caring, empathy, acceptance, and gentleness. And this one looks quite opposite. It's emotions, feelings, expression, moods, and balance. And we've talked about that balance just before, about these angelic, cosmic, vibrational energies that you can access in this month of June could help to bring emotional balance at many different levels. So this is actually the sacral area of the body now. So we have another sort of chakra energy point going on. But it's about bringing balance to our emotions and keeping them harmonized, I guess we could say. So this one addresses feelings, expression, moods, and balance. And this one is compassion. And I think I will read to you some of the words from the compassion, because they could be nice and supportive. They generally are when the words from this book are used. The Latin word for compassion literally means co-suffering. This card is not an invitation to suffer, but rather to allow yourself and others to rise up beyond sufferings through the light of genuine empathy and understanding. The call to compassion is a call to accept people and situations for who they are and where they are at. As we let go of judgment and the need to fix a situation or to label things as good or bad, we begin to realize that every situation carries with it a gift, and that we each have unique lessons to learn. By judging or focusing on each other's faults, we contribute to keeping each other stuck in those places. Often our lack of acceptance of other people stems from a deeper judgment of ourselves. As we learn to see and treat each other in our highest light, we often help the passage for each to find his or her way up into the sun. So before you judge someone for their shortcomings or mistakes, take a moment to genuinely feel what it's like to stand in their shoes. Experience the world as they might and allow yourself to drop into a space of compassion. See them rising up and shining in full glory. And see yourself in this same way. Yes, it is also time to have compassion with yourself. Treat yourself with the same love and acceptance that you would share with someone that you deeply care about. Talk to yourself in a loving way. Encourage yourself. Look for the positive in your life. Remember that you are a human and you are learning, growing, and evolving each day. So love your humanness and support each rising step on this journey with compassion. Honour yourself and others with the flower of compassion. And I find that really interesting, because the very first card that came out, which was this one, the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. And I said to some of you guys, have you been treating yourself unfairly? Like, have you had negative talk going on in the background, not being compassionate enough to yourself? So the message has sort of relayed itself back again. So if you've been hard on yourself for something, you know, stop. Give yourself good, positive vibrations and talk. And the same for any other people around you. And that comes back to the whole relationship and communication kind of experience as well. So I think we could probably call it there. We might do one last card just to see, and we might pull one from here. Oh my God. Well, you see, sometimes we don't need to keep going because the answers are very poignant. They're very strong. You now have 3 base chakra energies here in your reading. They're all emanating healing light towards that part of your body in particular, and towards the emotions that are directed in that area of our body. And so some of the negative type emotions, if you like, are anger, fear, anxiety, worry, tension, especially about relationships, family in particular, our homes, our finances, our jobs. So it's kind of like the physical manifestation side of life. So again, I just reiterate, if there are any blocks in that area, or if there is any tension or miscommunication or feeling of lack, or any physical pain or any health problems you have in this area of your body, then call upon all of the lovely cosmic energy that you have had delivered to you for your reading. And as well, if you need to, go and seek medical advice and get anything sorted out that's going on in that part of your body as well. So I think it's a powerful reading for a very powerful astrological sign. The synchronicities are beautiful. The messages have reiterated themselves. You've been given the card of hope and nurture. You have had so many beautiful angelic energies come into your reading as well, just masses and masses of them. You've also even been given a splash of romance that will be in with this parcel of energy as well. So a really nice, strong messaged reading for you guys, with a lot that you can call upon to work with in the month of June. So thank you again for listening, everyone. And I'd love to know your thoughts on whether or not you think you're a stubborn. I know I can be, actually. I'm on the cusp day of a Taurus myself. So anyhow, thanks again, guys. Have a wonderful June. Take care. Much love. Namaste.